me Adele and welcome to my channel Sew for Serenity, where I talk to you about my sewing journey. Welcome back if you're a regular viewer, and if you're new here, I hope you enjoy this vlog and consider subscribing. Well, Happy New Year. Who can believe it's 2024? Not me. So I'm filming this on the 2nd of January today. Yes, 2nd of January. I've just took a break from work. I'm back at work today. Excuse me. And I have got a bit of a cold and a bit of a cough. So you'll have to excuse me if I sound a bit nasal and have to stop to cough and splutter. I've got a cup of tea with me here. So I will be taking little sips to coat my throat. There we go. There's the first one. So what am I here to talk about today? Well, today I'm going to talk to you about my plans for 2024 when it comes to, yes, my MakeNine. Now, this will be my third MakeNine. And for those of you that have followed me from the beginning, you will know that I don't do very well at my MakeNines. I can't quite remember how many I did the first time round. And, but I think it was like half, maybe 4. I'm not sure. I'll check and put in how many I did the first year, and then I'll put how many I did last year. Now, I'm not going to talk about last year's or 2023's because I've got a separate vlog on that, which is just a short vlog to tell you what I did, how I got on, and how I found it. But I didn't want to bore you with the details of on this 2024 vlog. So this vlog is all about what my plans are in respect of my MakeNine and how I'm going to approach it this year. And you've guessed it, I am going to approach it in a slightly different way because, let's face it, one year it's got to work, hasn't it? Now, I'm not going to bore you with what the MakeNine challenge is. You all know what it is if you've in the sewing community. It's just a challenge. There's no prizes. It's just about setting out 9 things that you want to sew throughout the year to just motivate you. Most people put it on a grid and have that kind of stuck up somewhere or on their Instagram, and it motivates them to get cracking. So yeah, if you want to find out more, then follow the hashtag and it'll tell you all about it. But I'm just going to crack on and let you know what my plans are. So this year I am going to take a leaf out of the Baker That Sews book, where she chose 9 fabrics that she wanted to use out of her stash, and I thought that would be a really good idea. So I'm going to choose 9 fabrics that I really love and have 0 chance of destashing that I would like to get made up this year, and hopefully that will inspire me to get them done. I think the approaches that I've took in the past have been patterns, and as we know, shiny new things crop up and I get distracted, and yeah, I end up not doing them all. Last year I tried to do techniques, which I think I did 5, but then there was a couple of techniques that I didn't get around to and just didn't really feel inspired to do. So I'm hoping this will work out for the best. So I've got 9 fabrics to show you, and most of them have got plans or some kind of like ideas anyway, but obviously I'm not held to those, and I would like your help as well. If you think you can think of a pattern that would work perfectly for the fabric that I'm going to show you, please put your answers in the comments below. So let's start off with my first fabric. Now, this fabric I purchased very, very early on in my sewing journey, and it was actually quite expensive, and I got it from Sew Me Something, and it was one of my first ever craft shows that I went to at the NEC. And yeah, it's one of the early fabrics that survived but was so nice. When I say survived, I mean survived in my stash and I've not got rid of. But when you see it, you'll know exactly why I love it. I haven't made it up because I'm really conscious I want the perfect pattern for it, and I haven't found it yet, or I've got a few ideas through the patterns that I've made, but I want your opinion anyway. So it's this fabric here, and it's a sweatshirting, and it's a grey sweatshirting with, you guessed it, faces on it in this red. And I think I got, did I get 1.5 meters? Yeah, 1.5 meters of this fabric. It's got a gorgeous brush on the back, really super soft, and I'm just in love with this fabric. Oh, that's the wrong way around. So it is directional, and it's stunning. I have got some red ribbing to go with this as well. I decided to go with red because I thought the chance of me finding a grey to match was very slim, but what I need to do is perhaps send a little sample of this to Tamlin maybe at First for Fabrics, because they have a great ribbon and cuffing selection, and see if she can find one that will match up with this, because all the greys I've got in my stash have either been too dark or the wrong shade, the wrong type of grey. So we'll see. But yeah, this is the first fabric that I want to get made up, and I really want it to be an oversized sweater. I have a vision in my head of what I want this to look like, and the closest patterns that I can find to this are, and I think this is the top one that I am probably going to go with, there's the LENNOX sweater by TESSUTI Patterns, and I do own this pattern. I'll put a picture up of it. It can be colour blocked, but obviously I don't want to colour block it because I want to keep as much of the pattern intact, because it's these faces. And I think it will give that oversized feel that I want. But saying that, it's not exactly what I have in my mind's eye, which obviously is completely fictional. I haven't seen this anywhere, it's just in my head. So there's the LENNOX sweater by TESSUTI Patterns. The other one that is a new one that I've made recently is the MILA jumper by Tammy Handmade. That doesn't have cuffing at the wrists or around the bottom, but it does have cuffing around the neck. So that would get rid of the issue of perhaps worrying about the neckband, because this is actually quite stretchy, so it would work for neckband. But yeah, not sure. So the MILA jumper, I love that oversized look, but again, something quite not right about it. So that's the MILA jumper. The other one that I do really love, and it's actually the closest to what I have in my mind's eye, however there's some issues with it. So it's the ROXY sweatshirt by VIKKI Sews. But the problem with this one is it's got, well, the things I love about it is it's oversized. It's got cuffs. It's got a neckband. And I like it's a drawstring at the bottom, but it's still very oversized and baggy. However, the thing that puts me off is that the sleeves are broken into different sections, and you do have this piping effect that you can do because of the seam lines. I'll put a picture in. But obviously that's going to break up the faces, and I don't know what that would look like. It might look okay, but I don't know. I'd have to look at the pattern pieces. But it's whether I could take those out. If they're just for style, I'd be good to go. But yes, this is very precious fabric to me, and I don't want to mess it up. And it was very expensive. Plus, I don't know if I've got enough fabric to do the ROXY sweatshirt as well, come to think of it. Yeah. But how cool would that look with some red piping? Yeah. So I don't know, but that's my first fabric, the faces fabric. Right, my second fabric is my quilted tiger fabric. Now I know actually Liz the baker that sews got some of this. I think me and her were the only ones who got it because they sold out. And I've got 2 meters. I think I've just got 2.5 meters maybe of this. Let me just check. Yeah, I've got just over 2 meters of this. And it's this gorgeous quilted tiger fabric. I love a tiger. It's just plain black on the inside. So you could line it. But oh, it's gorgeous. And I know I want to make a bomber jacket out of this. Definitely 100% want to make a bomber jacket. Now, bomber jacket patterns, I have a few different options. The Simplicity 8418 bomber jacket. That one is unlined, so that would be quite easy to do. There's a wardrobe by me, Amelia bomber jacket. Again, I'm not sure if that one's lined or not. I'll have to check and I'll put it on the bottom. And there's a Bobbi bomber by Style Arc. And then there's also the KIMBALL bomber jacket, but I don't have that pattern, by Cashmerette. And then the other bomber jacket that I thought of, there is, I think it might be called the Frankie, but I'm not 100% sure. That is by Seamworks. So there's loads of bomber jackets out there. I just need to decide whether I want to line it or not. Now, part of me doesn't want to line it because obviously it's got the quilted side. But then the other part of me thinks, how cool would a leopard print look inside that? So, or a tiger print or something a bit funkier. So yeah, I'm open to suggestions on that. But yeah, this is just going to be a bomber jacket, oversized bomber jacket. There's not much more to say, is there really? So, oh, I've just had a great idea. Hang on. This is going to be a little bit too much, but I have this gorgeous cuffing that would go amazing. You can go either that side or that side. But how cool would that be if that was your sleeve cuff and the waist cuff? Oh my God. I don't know if I've got enough to do the whole thing, but anyway, that's exciting. That's just got my creative juices flowing. Yes. And a big chunky zip. Love it. So if you've made any bomber jacket patterns, let me know which one you think would look great in this. I want it to be casual. I don't want a smart one. So I want like a nice oversized, probably a drop sleeve. You know me, I like a baggy boxy fit. That's what I want. So yeah, this is definitely going to get made up into a bomber jacket. I think Liz might have made a bomber jacket for her daughter in this, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, yeah, so that is my tiger quilted fabric. Now, carrying on the theme of tiger fabric, this fabric, I have two lengths of this. I've got a 2 metre length and a 3 metre length. So I've got about 5 metres altogether. And there's a story behind this. So I purchased the fabric from Beyond the Pink Door a year or so ago. And it was not the most expensive fabric, but not the cheapest fabric. And I bought a couple of metres. And then was scared to cut into it because I loved it so much. And then I was on, what website was it? Fabrics Galore. And they were having a sale. And in their sale bin, they had this fabric for £1.25 a metre. So I bagged myself, I think actually I might have 7 metres of it. I think I just went mad. So I think I've got 7 metres of this fabric. I mean, I'm a lunatic. I know I am. Anyway, ignore that I'm a lunatic and let's just carry on. And this is the fabric. So it's got these cute tigers' faces on it. It's a cotton kind of sateen. It's got a little bit of stretch in it. So I mean, perfect for lots of things really. Got a bit of structure. Sorry about that. My video just cut out because I ran out of battery. But I've got it plugged in now. So yeah, I was saying it's got a bit of stretch. So yeah, lots of things that I could make with it, and I've got a lot to play with. And I just don't know what I want to do. I don't know whether I want to have like a nice pair of trousers. I don't know whether I want to do like a blazer with it. I don't know whether I want to do like a dress with it. I just don't know. I just love it so much. I just can't tell you how much I love it. But that's it. So cute. Really is me. Maybe a shirt. Like there's lots of things that I could do with it. I could have a shirt and a dress. Like I could do a couple of things with this. So that has got no patterns. I just need your help with that because I have loads. I have about 7 meters, as I said. Too much fabric. So that's my tiger cotton. Fabric number 3 is some netting fabric that I have in 2 colourways. Now I purchased this myself in the navy. And I got this from Roy's Material World, and it's a Dolce & Gabbana dead stock from Roy's Material World. So I've got it in the navy, and I've got a good couple of meters here. I think I've got 3 meters of it. And I really want to make a wilder gown in it. It's always been the plan for this, and I don't know why I haven't done it, because I love the wilder gown. I've made a couple of the wilder gowns. I feel nice in it at whatever weight I am. So yeah, I should just crack on and make this and wear it over a slip dress because I love that overlayer look. But then I also have it in the black, and that's because my lovely friend Sarah's Style had this, wasn't going to use it, and just said would I make use of it, and because I loved it in the blue, I got the black as well. So yeah, I think I've got probably more than a couple of meters there. So irrelevant of what colour I use, I want to make the wilder gown in it. So that one doesn't really need any ideas or suggestions, but obviously I'm open to them. But yeah, I think it will make an absolutely stunning wilder gown over a black overlay and just be gorgeous. And I suppose you could dress it for winter and summer, because you could wear a long slip dress for the winter, or maybe a jersey dress underneath for the winter, and then a short slip dress in the summer, and it would be able to transition through the seasons as well. So yeah, definitely want to get that made up and out of my stash. Now I purchased this myself in the navy, and I got this from Roy's Material World, and it's a Dolce & Gabbana dead stock from Roy's Material World. So I've got it in the navy, and I've got a good couple of meters here. I think I've got 3 meters of it, and I really want to make a wilder gown in it. It's always been the plan for this, and I don't know why I haven't done it, because I love the wilder gown. I've made a couple of the wilder gowns. I feel nice in it at whatever weight I am. So yeah, I should just crack on and make this and wear it over a slip dress, because I love that overlayer look. But then I also have it in the black, and that's because my lovely friend Sarah, Sarah's Style, had this, wasn't going to use it, and just said would I make use of it. And because I loved it in the blue, I got the black as well. So yeah, I think I've got probably more than a couple of meters there. So irrelevant of what colour I use, I want to make the wilder gown in it. So that one doesn't really need any ideas or suggestions, but obviously I'm open to them. But yeah, I think it will make an absolutely stunning wilder gown over a black overlay and just be gorgeous. And I suppose you could dress it for winter and summer, because you could wear a long slip dress for the winter, or maybe a jersey dress underneath for the winter, and then a short slip dress in the summer, and it would be able to transition through the seasons as well. So yeah, definitely want to get that made up and out of my stash. 5th fabric is this gorgeous sequin fabric. Oh, this was from Rainbow Fabrics, and it's just got to be like a Christmas dress. It's not got any stretch, it is woven. So it's a woven sequin, and I just think some kind of jumpsuit would be perfect. Now I think I've got 3 meters. Let me just check. It's actually got, yeah, 3 meters. It's 150 wide, and it's this gorgeous animal print sequin. So obviously it needs to be lined, but what a perfect dress that would make, or jumpsuit. I'll tell you what, I have seen quite a few of that I like. These blazer dresses. I think Vicky Sews might do one, but I'll put one that I'm thinking of up. But yeah, obviously I'd have to lose a bit of weight for that, because yeah, I'd want to feel at my best. But yeah, I think this would look really nice as a blazer dress. But let me know. Jumpsuit I'd be open to as well. Just something that is going outy, as I like to call it, but not so going outy that you never can wear it. So I don't want a ball gown or anything like that, but I want something glitzy. All of the pictures I've seen on Instagram of people going out or staying in for New Year's Eve wearing glitzy, sequiny style dresses have just made me think, I want to do one. So yeah, that's what I would love to get that sewn up this year. And then my 6th fabric is a little bit boring, but it's just a really cute fabric, and I really want to get it made up. So it's this daisy fabric that I have talked to you about before. I got it from Guthrie Garney. And I think I've probably got, I've only got a metre of it actually, because I think it was quite, no, 1.5 meters. Yeah, I got 1.5 meters of that. Is it 1.5 meters? Yeah, just under 1.5 meters of that. And I want to make like a Gilbert shirt, or I don't even know if you can make a Gilbert shirt out of 1.5 meters, but I hope you can. And it's just going to be the short sleeved one, maybe the tie, but I just really picture this like as a Donny shirt, which I think you can get out of 1.5 meters, a Donny shirt, maybe an Anthea blouse, something cute like that, that's just simple, that can show off these beautiful, beautiful flowers. Just imagine wearing it with a pair of denim shorts in the summer. So yeah, they're my ideas. Donny shirt, Gilbert shirt, Anthea blouse, something like that I can wear in the summer. So number 7 is this fabric, and I've got 5 meters of this gorgeous camo fabric that I got from Stitch Fabrics, and it's got this pink and this neon green in it. It's kind of a bit yellow there, but it is green, citrusy green, and I just love this. I've got 5 meters of it. I want to make a co-ord set out of it. Now I've got a few ideas. There's the Mara by Vikkii Sews, which is quite a nice co-ord set. It's like a trouser with a tie blouse, which I think would be nice. The Simplicity 9756 I think would be nice because it's a shirt and trousers, but very much the shirt and the trousers you could wear separately. I mean, with it being a co-ord, obviously you can, every single set I talk about, you can wear it separately, but I'm much more likely to wear these two separately. And then the other one is the swim style patterns. Is it swim style patterns? Yeah. They do the Tamamara set, which is again is a shirt and trouser co-ord, which I'd really like to make this, and I'd probably even be able to squeeze a pair of shorts out of it, maybe a pair of Pietra shorts, or the other shorts that I like are the Remses shorts that I've worn a few times. But yeah, that one definitely is going to be a co-ord. If you've got any co-ords that you think that would look nice, or if you just think something completely different, let me know. I've got 5 meters of that, so plenty to play with. And number 8, penultimate fabric. This is going to be one of 3 patterns, and this is my geisha fabric that again I got from Stitch Fabrics here. It's this gorgeous, almost like a panel. I'm just gonna have to hold it up. Oh, I can't actually find the panel. So you can see this beautiful lady here. One here. And she's also at the bottom here. And it's just got all these beautiful colours in it. It's obviously repeated here. And I've got, how much have I got of this? I want to say 3 meters, but sure I got 3 meters of this. Yeah, 3 meters. And this is either going to be, and I know what I want to make with this. I want to make something with big sleeves, that kimono feel, because obviously it's an oriental kimono style print, Japanese style print. So I want to go with that kind of theme. I know it's a bit predictable, but that's what I want to do. So I'm thinking the Seasons of East dress, because I love that, feel amazing in it, and I just love it. So yeah, I can really see those big arms really showcasing the print and not breaking it up too much. The other dress that might look nice is the MERSIS dress by, can't remember who the pattern company is, but I'll put it up here. I've looked at this so many times. It's just kind of like a smock dress, but with some kind of like sexy detail. It's got like a low V at the back, but still quite modest, with big poofy sleeves, which I love. So there's that one. And I just thought the front could be shown off with the print. And then the other one is the array dress, which I know Sarah loves from So Sarah Style. That again has got big sleeves. It has got a tie around it, but you don't have to have it tied. Again, I think that would show off the print as well. So I've not made the MERSIS or the array dress, so I think probably what I'd have to do is make both of those up and compare it to the Seasons of East Summer in New York dress before I made any decisions. But yeah, I think any of those would make this look gorgeous. But at the moment I am airing on the Seasons of East dress because I do just love that dress. So now to my last fabric, which hopefully you will have been expecting this one. And this is a recent purchase, but it was a big panel that I purchased from Rainbow Fabrics. I purchased 2 of them. Pure impulse, I love them. And it was these Wildcats. Oh my God. Can we see them? They're like panthers in this gorgeous purple and orange. Just absolutely stunning. I'm not really doing it justice, but yeah, love, love, love. I had 2 of these panels because I thought whatever I wanted to make with this, I didn't want to not have enough fabric. So these, I've got 2 ways that I'm going to go with this. There's a Vogue dress, which I cannot remember the number of, Vogue something, with big poofy sleeves. Nadia made it for not this dressmaker's ball, the one before that just went, and I loved it. And there was a lady that had made it this time round. I recognised it straight away in a jacquard like this fabric, so a bit stiffer. because the one that Nadia made was quite a floaty fabric, but this is obviously a bit stiffer. And this lady had made it at the dressmaker's ball in a brocade, and it looked amazing. So I think because it's quite a shift dress, you could get the animals on the front and then have the big poofy sleeves with some of the kind of coloured detail. The other option for that though is a coat. I'm thinking a big coat that's kind of quite oversized. I'll try and find some pictures of what I'm thinking about. Probably like the Nova coat, but I couldn't do the Nova coat because it's got too many seam lines that would cut up the animal print. But yeah, something like that that's quite big, oversized, but long, really long. So let me know if you think of anything like that, because I just think this just needs to be a statement piece. So maybe a coat would be the best way to go, but I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, I definitely want to get that made up because I'm just scared that it will stay in my stash forever otherwise, and then I'll end up destashing it. So don't want that to happen. Okay, so they are my fabrics. I will put a picture of the grid up here, and I'm feeling good about this year. Feeling good about 2024. Will this be the year that I do my MakeNine? I don't know. Hopefully there's enough like posh fabrics, enough different fabrics, enough exciting fabrics, and enough kind of fabrics that, you know, like the sweatshirting is quite a quick make. So hopefully between them all, it will work. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Are you doing the MakeNine this year? How many times have you done it? How many times have you successfully completed it? Let me know. Please don't tell me it's just me that fails miserably every year. But I do enjoy doing it. I enjoy coming up with the ideas. So, you know, that's my favourite part. Okay, that's it from me for now. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you want to see how I got on last year, 2023's MakeNine, then I'll link the vlog on where I give you an update on how I did there up here. And then don't forget, I do have MakeNines for the year before, 2022. Yeah, for 2022 as well, and also updates for those as well if you want to go back and see how I approached it in the previous years. Okay, I'll see you all soon. Happy sewing. See you soon. Bye.